disappoint me, love. You really do. So many fears. So many desires. I thought you'd be bigger. Don't look so confused. I know everything you've got hidden in that brain of yours. I know all the terrible things you've done. So many good intentions laid to waste. I could see the regret eating away at your soul. Ha! But now your time has come, and here you are, to grovel and beg. You can't go back. Only death awaits you there now. Fear not, love. You've got potential. I see it in you, and I can help change your fate. But if you want a new life, you're going to have to suffer quite a bit to get it. The pieces to a powerful ring are hidden in nightmares behind each of these portals. Find them and bring them to me, and you'll get your wish. Fail, and you'll find there are fates far worse than death awaiting you here. What a charming little hotel. Bring back any memories. Going up? Now listen closely. See those floating bits of crystal? Those are soul shards. Fragments of human spirit scattered throughout the halls of this little maze. Each crystal is a remnant of one who has met their end here. Gather them all, and the first ring piece will be yours. One more thing. You're not alone. There are monsters in here, and they're looking for you. Here, you'll need this. It can detect each shard's location. It was left by the last guest to disappoint me here. A very clever girl, just not a very fast runner. Enough instructions. Break those boards and let's get this party started. All of the soul shards. The ring piece is now exposed, and the monsters will go into it. Get the ring piece before Mr. Monkey finds Who dares? Shoot, he knows you're here now. You need to escape. Get to the portal. Hurry! Run!
There's no escape.
Don't you ever miss your school? Another barrier. You know what to do.
Ooh, a new friend! I'm so excited! Welcome! I heard we might be getting a new student here soon. So I put together this little welcoming party for you. It's really nice to have someone new to play with. Don't tell the others, but they've been getting pretty boring lately. But you'll spice things up around here, won't you? You can share everything with me. All your secrets, all your mistakes, all your pain. That's what best friends are for, right?
Looks like school is back in session. There it is. The ring altar will always be found at the heart. That's all of the shards here. But it's only half. The ring barrier is still active. There must be more in another part of the school. Hurry and find the next zone.
Aw, you took all my friends. Well, it's been a while since I got to play with anyone this long, but I can't play around with you anymore. Now, I'll show you what I can really do. Like what I've done with the place?
How creative. It's her victims. The school has become her dollhouse. That's the last of the shards. Now get to the ring piece before Agatha gets you.
You'll never get the ring. I won't let you.
This is fun.
You here, and I tried so hard to be nice to you, but you don't care! You don't want to be my friend, you just want to steal my things! You're a mean, bad person! Now you're in trouble. You made Daddy mad, too.
End of the road, mortal. Give that back. Give that back to me. Hand it over, and I'll make your death quick.
Move faster. Malak's here.
Try to run.
It's open.
Bierce, stay out of my room! Cheating!
Keep your eyes open, love. The statues in this place are awful. I wonder who does the landscaping here. Very impressive. Watch your step. It's hard to run with a gaping hole in your foot. Halfway there, and you're still in case you were wondering. I don't know whether to be impressed. Those footsteps are getting louder. Is it terribly rude if you let yourself in unannounced? You found the altar. Now get the rest of the shards.
There's no escape for you. There's no escape for you.
Not afraid of a little sewer water, are you? Just don't get in. You've heard the urban legends, I'm sure. All kinds of things get flushed down here. Alligators, goldfish, duckies. Oh, the sewer smells very right. Oh, I think I just threw up at my mouth. Well, they're trying to blend in, eh? Let's see how well you pay attention to details.
Way out of death this time. That's far enough, mortal. You know, you're the first of Bierce's pets to actually cause me some trouble. I should commend you for your tenacity. Well, commendable as you may be, I'm afraid your little streak ends here. Fortunately, watching you run around obediently has reminded me that I have a loyal pet as well. Here, let me introduce you, so you can both get more properly acquainted. Now you'll have to excuse me. I must take my leave. Business calls elsewhere. Oh, and Bierce, I know you're there, peering through your little puppets. I'll be settling matters with you very soon.
Getting back to the portal is not going to be so easy this time. Don't screw it up. Ah, the circus. Those were pretty pop. Such talent and change. As a girl, the performers never failed to fill me with wonder. Watching them, I wanted to become a star. Now children just sit around and watch others play video games. Let me guess. Agoraphobia. I think they're inviting you in. Ready for the big top? Go on, press it. You know you want to. Live a little. Oh my. You actually did it. I may have underestimated how little you consider the consequences of your actions. You seem to be far luckier here in this world. Well, this is all a bit surreal. What an unusual nightmare. What's your connection to this? Are you prone to motion sickness? I hope not, because there's plenty more of this here. What's black and white and red all over? I'd start running before you find out.
I've got you now, mortal. Here we are, yet again. It's not going to go quite so well for you this time. I'll finish you off here and take your soul. That said, seeing as you're so capable, let's up the ante a bit, shall we? I don't want to keep underestimating your luck. Keep 'em laughing while you die, won't you?
A hospital? Well, I guess everyone has to face their demons sooner or later. Maybe this place can help you with that.
Are your shots up to date? Yep.
No problem. Bierce? I see. How troublesome. Yep, we can handle that. Absolutely. Leave it to us. You don't have to worry about a thing. Well, speak of the devil. Looks like he just walked in. Ooh, and he's a looker too. I'll get back to you shortly, okay? Bye-bye now. Greetings and welcome to this place of healing and mercy. Mind if I take a closer look at you? Aw, you poor thing. I see that life was not kind to you. You still carry around so much of that pain. It must weigh terribly on you. Ah, and now you've chosen to serve the deal breaker. How curious. Are you not aware that she only offers lies? Lord Malak can offer you so much more. You need only to return that which you have taken from him. We'll get to that later, though. For now, you did the right thing coming here to see us. You don't need to suffer anymore. We can heal your soul. We can offer the beauty that you desire. You need only be ready and willing to accept our mercy. Do you want to become one of our new patients? What am I saying? Of course you do. What a silly thing to ask. First things first, though. We need to check your vitals. The deal breaker may have infected your body and mind as well as your soul. After all, Lord Malak's infinite power was never meant for mere mortals. You've been using them quite recklessly. There may be dire consequences for your health.
I don't know what she's talking about, but she has her head in a bag. That's kind of a red flag, isn't it?
Please, follow me. See anything you like?
Kind of disturbing, but I do like her shoes.
Right in here. Let's check your weight first, shall we? Once you are ready to begin accepting our mercy, please step up onto the scale.
Are you sure you want to stand on it?
What? Is something wrong? My apologies. Must be a malfunction. Don't worry. I'll put in a work order to get that fixed.
I don't know. Something seems a bit off about that scale.
Okay, next up, we need to do a little lab work. I just need to take a small blood sample. You're not afraid of needles, are you? Okay, great. Stay right there and don't move. Wait until the timer reaches 0. I'll be right outside the door.
Maybe you want to still be in this room when that timer reaches 0. Find a way out of here!
Didn't I say not to move? So, you are afraid of needles. Noted. Let me remind you that we do not have time to play games with our patients. Please take this more seriously if you wish to be saved.
I think she might be trying to kill you. Big surprise. Be on guard.
How about a chest x-ray? You afraid of those as well? Let's try this again. Wait right there, and this time don't move. It's your last chance. Same deal. Wait until the counter reaches 0. I'll be right outside. What a shame. It seems you've been infected by that woman after all. You do not desire salvation. You're just another vile man after all. Chaotic and infectious, like a virus. Very well. We know how to deal with viruses. If eradication is your true desire, we shall grant it. It might be comforting to tell you that your death will be quick and painless, but that will be a lie. After all, we can get a bit carried away while performing our duties. However, I can promise you one thing. You'll never see it coming.
They could. Now that's a huge woman. Wait, did you hear something?
What you looking at? See anything you like?
Look out!
Say goodnight!
Oh, you idiot! Oh, you careless oaf! Get now!
Hey there, sleepyhead. Are you awake now? You snore pretty loudly, you know. Welcome to our intensive therapy unit. You're gonna be here a while, and I have to thank you for saving us the trouble of bringing you down here. Ooh, you're still a tad unruly, but our rigorous treatment package should take that fucking out of you. We need to get you prepared, ready, and wrapped with a bow for Lord Malak. I know. We'll start with some acupuncture. I mean, who doesn't like acupuncture? Don't worry. The process is fully automated to guarantee the most effective treatment. See? Now you just scream for me if you need anything, okay? Toodles! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
Reapers, after him! Don't let him reach the portal!
Lord Malak is on his way here now, mortal. However, this will be over long before he arrives. I don't know what it is that drives you to endure so much, but I can see you are lost, and you always will be. Whatever you're grasping for so desperately will always be just out of your reach. She won't be able to change that either. Regardless, Lord Malak has greater priorities to deal with than one defiant mortal soul that refuses to descend. We will win his favor by ridding him of your intolerable presence once and for all. Ah, there she is. Right on schedule. I think you'll find that she is not quite as hospitable as we are. You've eluded us, but you'll never get past her.
That's it. Do that again. This is their idea, isn't it?
Don't let him escape! How dare you!
You are becoming quite opportunistic, mortal. How fortunate for you that I was already occupied with more pressing matters. That will not happen again. Thanks to the two of you, dangerous forces are now in motion. You are disrupting my business, and I cannot afford to allow your insolence to continue any longer.
Next thing you know, he'll be pleading with you. That's because he's losing. Soon the ring will be mine again. Welcome to Joyland? Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this place. I'd pick up the pace if I were you. Ugh, not very magical looking, is it? Is that a rabbit?
Hey there, buddy! I'm Lucky the Rabbit! Oh, and this is my good friend, Penny the Chicken.
Hi, I'm Penny the Chicken.
And we're both members of the Joy Gang. What about you? Are you ready to become one of the joyful? Oh, terrific! Seeing new visitors fills us up with so much joy. To celebrate, we're going to sing our Joy Joy song.
Time to meet the Joy Joy gang who puts a smile on everybody's face. Just open up your eyes and imagine you're surprised that this is everybody's happy place. Oh boy, it's time to meet the Joy Joy gang who puts a smile on everybody's face. Just open up your eyes and imagine you're surprised that this is everybody's happy place.
Yay! Wasn't that fun? Good news. You may now enter our Joy Joy land. Feel free to run around and have a Joy Joy good time. We'll be seeing you soon, buddy. Do you know why they call me lucky? Because I never lose. I hear you're pretty lucky too. Let's see how lucky you are.
Remember when I said nobody liked you? They can't get enough of you here. You might want to run inside now. I think they're looking at me. No sudden movements. Maybe if you don't move, they can't see you. So creepy.
Heading down, huh? Henry will be happy to hear that.
Remember when I said I had a bad feeling about this place? Now I'm really getting a bad feeling about this place.
I'm hungry. I'm a pig. Oh, ribs are my joy. I haven't had a meal in forever. Come closer. Is that? Oh, are those ribs? You look delicious. You mind if I put a little barbecue sauce on you? I got my own recipe.
I had to deal with him my entire
Henry's not
life.
himself when he's hungry. Kinda loses control around fresh, meaty ribs. You know what I mean? Goes a little crazy. But
That pig looks
doesn't
flashing
look like
red.
Bierce has your back,
Might
huh,
as well
buddy?
push it.
Nice.
Maybe the second
Why
time.
is he hitting that button? Uh-oh, that ain't good.
I'm not really feeling the joy yet. How about you?
Power online. Zone 3 access granted.
Oh, good. Everything works now. How convenient. You heard her. Get to Zone 3. Where are we? Some kind of processing plant?
Buddy! You little freak! You ruined my mouth!
Squishy! Look what you did to my face! You made me ugly! Who's gonna take photos with me now?
It's another animal! Hit the button. Trust them. Can't fix that! Now that they are, let's find a way back up to the
Not so fast. Don't settle for After all, that's their final form. Time for something new and improved.
Salvage mode activated. Project Joy Kill is now initiated. Constructing. Joy Kill unit completed. Have a joy day.
I'm back!
Look at me! You're in big
crushing it again.
Always be on my side. You think that's gonna work with me now? Don't make me laugh.
That didn't work. This thing is invincible.
Finish him.
No! I'm your worst nightmare, buddy. You ain't getting out. You hear me? There's no way out for you!
Self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Unauthorized collection of ring piece. 2-minute security lockdown initiated. Security is en route.
You're locked in.
I'm lucky to freaking rabbit! Nobody! Nobody!
Escape! Run!
Ooh! So close! You weren't thinking about leaving already, were you? That really hurt my feelings!
You can't leave without saying goodbye!
Dinner time! There you go. I like my meat pretty bloody.
You again? Too bad! I'm not done with you yet!
Yay! Mess him up!
That's enough. He's mine now.
Curse you, demon!
Ha ha! That felt pretty good!
I know, right?
Look at you now! I told you it wasn't over! He's all yours, boss. Sorry about the mess. We broke him down real good for you.
I can see that. Excellent work. How the mighty have fallen, mortal. I told you this would be bad for you. No use resisting. You're going to show me everything, whether you want to or not. Now we can get to know each other a little better. Let's see what horrors lie in that little brain of yours, shall we? That's better. I'll be stepping in for Bierce for this process. You don't mind, do you? Let's see what secrets lie in the dark recesses of your memory. You're not afraid of the dark, are you? Keep going. We're not done yet. Just a little further. A family home. How charming. Who's the cowering little girl? Your daughter. How interesting. Not the daughter you wanted, though. A defect. Damaged. The same as her mother. I am getting sick of her public meltdowns. Why am I always being called out of work to deal with her, huh? From now on, you deal with her.
Deal with her? When do you ever do that? She's your daughter, you jerk. You don't spend any time with her. She's autistic and needs attention from a loving father. You don't even give her the bare minimum.
We both know she got it from you. You're the bipolar mess, and you passed it on to our kid. Are you happy? If I'd have known how messed up you were, I'd have never married you. Joke's on me, I guess.
Here we go again. Yep, that's all you ever say. Yeah, I know what you think of me. Sorry to ruin your life. All you really need is your money and your
What is wrong with the two of you? Why can't you just be normal?
You pretend we don't even exist. Even if you hate me now, Tammy needs you, and all you care about is your stupid work. Tammy could drop dead, and you wouldn't even notice. What kind of man are you?
All I know is, you two are sucking the joy out of my life. I'm sick of it. I don't need this garbage every single day. Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear it. You just want to hear that nothing is wrong with you, and it's all my fault, right?
They really killed the joy in your life, didn't they? That must have been a terrible burden for you. So you were not the best family man. Not much of a secret. This is small potatoes. Where's the real meat?
When are you going to deal with your wife?
Look, I said I'd take care of it. She's an idiot. I will get her out of the picture one way or the other. Just trust me and be patient, okay? Don't do anything stupid.
Your daughter is going to hate me though, right? That's going to be really awkward. Does she have to live with us?
Tammy is not the problem. Yeah, she's a messed up kid, but she won't get in the way. See, she's at that age where she doesn't like her mother all that much either. She'll side with me.
I hope you're right. I'm getting tired of waiting for you to keep your word. Remember, you promised me.
Oh yeah? Well, how's that new car treating you? Just like I promised, right? So, I'll meet you at 8 tonight. Elise thinks I'm going out of town for a conference for 3 days.
Okay, but don't expect any monkey business in some hotel afterwards. You owe me a nice night out.
Till death do you part, eh? So much for wedding vows. I can't say I blame you. They were all upgrades, weren't they? There's no shame in indulging yourself. You only live once. Ah, now we're getting warmer. Doug Hauser. How pathetic. So this is what you really look like. Quite the contrast. Your soul looks so much younger. Is that how you see yourself on the inside? Must be the narcissism. Nice blood ritual. Did you look that up online? Quite a desperate act. What motivated you to do it? Was it the cancer? Or something else? Something more painful, perhaps? Tell me, Doug, what's really eating away at your soul? Why are you so full of regret? Show me. Ah, there it is. Let's go deeper and take a look, shall we? Well now, this is more like it. Don't back away, Doug. Come closer. What's down there in the water, Doug? A car. Is that them? Is that your family? How tragic. But why would you feel regret for that? You hated them, didn't you? Accidents do happen.
You can't blame yourself for that. Unless... was it really an accident? Did you have something to do with it, darling? What did you do? It's time to wake up, Tammy. Your dear father has come all this way to see you. Ah, there she is. Ooh, I can see why you were so disappointed in her, young. Not much to look at. Below average in almost every way. It must have been embarrassing to call such a disappointing girl your daughter. After all, a man as great and accomplished as yourself deserved better. No. Am I wrong? What do you think, Tammy? Go give your daddy a big hug. I think he wants to tell you how sorry he is. You're my puppet now, Mortal. And I've got a job for you. It's done. Just a little present for Bierce. Go ahead and toss him back. Time for Bierce to finally pay what is owed.
What? You said I could eat him.
You heard the boss, Hangry. Take out the garbage.
Ah! Oh, all right. At least I got a bite. What a waste of good meat.
Good night, sweet prince.
Bye-bye, Squishy.
Yeah. Boss man says you gotta go, so adios!
There you are. What happened? What did he do to you? How did you escape? You're a bit worse for wear, but you're still alive, and you have the ring piece. Oh, such a relief. I thought you were a goner. That would have made all this for nothing. Capable souls are hard to find, after all. I'd rather not waste my time waiting for another. Yes, that was a compliment. Don't get cocky. Time to feel sorry for yourself. Take a short breather and pull yourself together. The next nightmare awaits and time is running out. What the? What's happening? The eye! What did you do?
Did you miss me, Bierce?
You idiot! You let him in! Do you realize what you've done?
Don't be so hard on the poor boy. I marked his mind. No, he resisted, but there was nothing he could do to stop it. You always knew this moment would come.
Is that so? I guess I should thank you then. If I finish you off here, getting the rest of the ring pieces will be much easier. Even this fool won't mess that up.
How naive! Even now, you really believe you have a chance.
You think you can claim me, Malak? I'm not as powerless as I was before.
You've always belonged to me, Bierce. Nothing will change that.
How does it feel, demon? To be beaten and at my mercy for a change. You think you're so clever, and yet somehow I always win. Beaten by a mere mortal. To think I was silly enough to fear you all this time. The ring's power is even greater than I imagined. What are you laughing about? What trickery is this?
What's the matter, Bierce? Don't lose your confidence so quickly.
It doesn't matter how many clones you make. I'll destroy them all. I'm too powerful to stop now, Malak. I've beaten you.
Oh, one more thing, Bierce. Do you remember what I said before? I promised I'd be coming, and that I'd be bringing your worst nightmares with me. Well, I always keep my promises.
Get off me, you little brat! Don't you dare touch me!
What? You're not happy to see her again?
Aw, does it hurt, Bierce? Should have stayed out of my room. Not sorry at all, are ya? Well, that's okay. An apology isn't going to save you. I'm gonna help Daddy tear you apart, piece by piece. It'll be fun. Oh, goody! That mean man that took all my friends is here too. Hiya!
It was necessary. I had to do it.
Ah, yes, and it was beautiful work. I enjoyed your little offering. Too bad you refused to know your place.
Can I stab her face?
Yes, yes. There'll be plenty of time for that. But first, let's get what we came for.
Aww.
Ah, good. All here. I'll be taking these back now.
You filthy demon. Those are mine. He's taking the ring pieces. If you ever want to see them again, get up right now and stop him. No! Those are mine! This is not over, Malak. I won't let it end this way.
Jeez, are you still whining? Shut up and die already!
You think you've won, Malak? You don't have them all. The one I took from you that day.
What? How did you bind that one?
I will always have it. Be gone from this place! Demon!
You're only delaying the inevitable, Bierce. The outcome has not changed, and the ring pieces are coming with me. I'll be taking your little puppet as well. Ah, that's better. She can't interfere here. No more lucky breaks, mortal. Fate has finally caught up with you. Time for you to join your family. Permanently. Look around you. Do you even know where you truly are? You mortals have always believed in the existence of heaven and hell. It's a rather quaint and amusing concept. There is a dark dimension. All evil souls eventually gather there and wage war to become the ultimate evil. This place and my realm are a part of it. You've been meddling in my affairs all this time, but I am no ordinary demon. Over countless millennia, I have grown my army and my power with the rivals that I have vanquished and the mortal souls that I have acquired. You could say business has been booming. Bierce was one of those souls. She never told you her little story, did she? A century ago, Bierce offered her soul to me. She wanted to be a movie star, a trite request, but I agreed nonetheless. I just required a tribute from her first, a small offering. I gave Bierce what she wanted, but when I came to collect, she decided to get cute. She thought she could get out of her contract by using that accursed ring. However, I didn't become an elite evil by letting my guard down. Her little ambush failed. I shattered the ring and took the pieces, but it wasn't enough. One of the pieces formed a bond with Bierce's soul. She used that to seal herself into that annoying little pocket dimension. As if that cage could keep me out forever. In this place, having your power and rings stolen by mortals is not a good look. You both made me appear weak and vulnerable. That's bad for business. Now it's time to pay the price. That's enough chit-chat. She's ready now. Let's get this execution started, shall we?
I'm here. How sweet. You brought a new companion for my babies to play with?
Yes, I have. Do they enjoy playing with mortals?
Oh, yes. They'll be very excited. This one looks a bit weak, though. Not very lively. They usually last longer if they have a little fight left in them.
Lucky and his gang got a little carried away.
Not that it matters, dear Malak. My babies always leave very little behind regardless.
I've told you not to call me that. You know I hate it.
But I like it. This mortal soul will be a bit harder to destroy. His time is not up yet.
I assume you can handle it. Take your time and make an example out of him.
As you command, dear Malak. Gather him up, my babies, and bring him inside. Put the mortal in the kitchen for now.
I have an urgent matter to attend to. Are the ring pieces secure here for now?
Of course, dear Malak. They are quite safe here.
Any last words?
No, it's not time yet. I will help you. Escape.
What now? What happened?
It seems he escaped.
How is that possible?
Without the ring pieces, he won't get far. My babies will find him.
This mortal has an infuriating talent for finding ring pieces. Now that he's loose, he will try to find them again. What are you going to do about it?
The ring pieces are well hidden. He'll never find them.
Tell me, did you put one of the ring pieces in your attic?
Yes, one of them is in the attic. How did you know?
Because he's already there, and he's watching us.
I guess I'll deal with him now, then.
Good. See that you do. Do not fail me. I want his soul torn apart and presented to me as a trophy on my desk.
Thank you, dear Malak. Leave everything to me. Babies, go and greet our guest.
Did you forget that now I see what you see? I might be away, but I'm still in your head, mortal. You can't hide from me. He's over here!
He's in the tunnels. Why the rush? Please, stay for dinner.
Don't you dare touch that! You can't run forever.
Now I've got you. Mama's coming.
They refuse to die. It's extremely irritating.
But I always hedge my bets, so I'm going to make you an offer. If somehow, despite my best efforts to kill you, you still manage to survive and complete the ring, it would be in your best interest to just hand it over to me anyway. Why? Because I'll match and exceed Bierce's offer. I'll let you go, and I'll give you that new life you want so badly. I'll even make you young and rich, with your wife and daughter exactly as you wish they could be. Everything you ever wanted for as long as you live. After that, your soul is mine. A small price to pay, given your circumstances. It's a better deal than you'll get from her. I promise you that. Think about it. If you survive.
There's a ring piece close by. Before I go, with these ring pieces, I can break his hold on you.
What? How unexpected. It seems the ring's power is dissolving my marking. Well, it was amusing, but I guess our time together is up. Don't worry. I'll be by to collect your corpse later. You'll never escape this place.
Looking for this? You've caused enough trouble. I can't let you go any further. You've wrecked my happy home and destroyed many of my precious babies. You will undo everything. Like Bierce, you are an abomination. I can never let you return to her. This place will be your grave. Dear Malak, forgive me. I'll never let you go!
You're alive! Wait. How are you alive? I thought Malak had taken you for good. And the ring pieces. You got them back! Oh, I could kiss you. Not that I'm going to. Don't get your hopes up. Also, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm not flesh and blood, remember? No matter what torment Malak inflicts on me, I will heal. He cannot destroy me. He can only enslave me for all eternity. I can see in your eyes that he told you something. Was it about me? Malak told you what I did, didn't he? That I'm trapped here. That I cheated him. Well, so what? He's a demon! I'm not proud of what I did. I lived in an era that was full of cruelty, and I was consumed with my desire for stardom in order to escape it. That desire led me down a dark path. Surely you can understand that, right? Malak wants our souls. I just want to get out of here. And I meant what I said when I told you I'd give you a new life. I will have that power. You've seen what I can do with just a few of the ring pieces. Just 2 more pieces of the ring, and we both get what we want. Glad to have you